Hello my Scrappy friends and welcome to the Scrappy Sisters Scraptember day number 10. This is my multi-photo layout using the 10th prompt for Scraptember, and I am working with the beautiful Hello Honey collection from Rosie's studio. Make sure you check out that description box down below because I do have a sneaky little code which is Katie, K-A-T-I-E, all capitals, HH for Hello Honey and the number 10. So this super gorgeous layout, I used up a little bit of scraps from a previous layout to create this one. So I have first chosen a beautiful background paper. I adore the beautiful dark navy in this layout and then the fun little like confetti spots with all the different colors. This definitely is one of my favorite pieces of pattern paper in the whole collection, which sounds really bizarre because it's not really anything much, but I guess when I'm looking at it through the lens of being a boy mum, this definitely works really, really well on boy layouts. I then had a bunch of these scraps from a layout that's coming up on the 29th, so you haven't actually seen it yet, but these are just some leftover bits that I had from that, so I cut them all down to 2.5 by 2.5 squares. And they were the perfect amount to spread out this little grid. And it's totally fine that I'm missing one in the center because I'm actually going to end up covering the majority of this. So I'm going to stick those down. This is going to be like an added sort of pattern to the background of my layout. And this is where all those different colored confetti bits comes in really well, because by including so many different pattern pieces, it doesn't actually matter as such because the confetti dots have those same matching colors. And this way I get to pull all those beautiful florals and the purples and things that I really, really love in this collection and not have too many of them, but keep those in a little hint of those into this layout. So I love how there's those little embossed bits, those little flecks of gold throughout some of the different pattern papers, and it really just gives that beautiful, nice sort of shiny finish to some of the papers, which is really sweet. So once I have put all of those on, I'm then going to get my next piece of pattern paper, which is a sheet from the 6x6 paper pad. And I have popped it up on foam and I'm going to stick that straight down on top. Now, where I've stuck the foam is still a little bit wet. That will completely dry clear and you won't notice anything about that when this layout is complete. In one of Katie's layouts, she used the beautiful pink honeycomb paper. So I have also used up the scraps of that to back my photos. I actually used a piece of it on the reverse side to just make a white mat, and then I used another piece of it to just do a little hint of pink around the edge of each of my photos. And now I'm layering those on top as well. So there is quite a lot of different patterns going on in this layout, but of course all of the colors are cohesive with each other. A, because they're the same collection, but B, because of those confetti dots. I know I talk about them, and the little sprinkles in the background of that navy paper. So it just works out really, really well. Then I am going to build my own little floral clusters. So I have pulled these really beautiful long sprigs and I stuck 2 of them down flat to the page and the third one up on foam, so it's over the photo just a little bit. And then these larger little flower pieces I have stuck up on foam, but only on the heads of the flowers. And then I'm going to get a little bit of glue and I'm going to glue the base of the flower stem all down flat onto the page. So it's almost like making my own little bouquet, I suppose you might say. I have then also got a few extra bits and pieces off to the side of just single flowers that kind of float on their own. Some of those are stuck flat and some of those are going to be popped up. So the larger floral pieces I popped up on foam and the smaller pieces I am just sticking straight flat to the page. And that's just going to be a super cute way to finish off that little cluster. I'm going to now mirror the exact same thing up the top here with my 2 longer sprigs being sat flat and my larger sprig, my third sprig going up on foam, and then my 2 flowers in the front. So while I am doing that, I'm going to remind you not to forget to check out the playlist for Scraptember, because all of the amazing people that are playing along are also linking their videos into this playlist, so that there are so many videos to inspire you and hopefully get you creating. It might inspire you while you're working on a prompt, or it might just be something you file away in that memory bank as a layout idea for down the track. Because all that Scraptember is about, the whole purpose of Scraptember, is to get us creating and helping with that elusive mojo. Because I don't know about you guys, but mine definitely comes and goes. What else can I tell you? There are so many people playing along, so I definitely would love to see you guys shouting out and giving some love to all the other people that are participating with Scraptember as well. So now that I've finished off that cute little cluster, needs a little bit more glue, you can see, so it's kind of the same along the top and along the bottom. I have just pulled this gorgeous little magical thicker word phrase out of my stash. The little tiny alphas that come in with the Rosie Studio collection weren't really going to work for me with this layout, and Katie had already used the sentiments that worked well for me with this layout, so I had to pull a new one. I'm now going to put those super cute little dots that are left on the puffy thicker sheets around, and just a few little extra bits. These are little puffy word phrases that I just thought were a nice way to cover up where all the stems joined together. These photos are while we were on holiday. My little man was amazed at how close you could get to the kangaroo. So the first photo is turning around and being like, wow. Then the second photo is telling everyone to be quiet. And then in the third photo, he's waving hello to the kangaroo. And then in the last photo, my big man has come and joined them as well. And there actually was another one, but I couldn't include them all, where the boys are pretending to jump like the kangaroos are. They started to move off to go to the next spot to have a munch on the grass. And so the boys were jumping too, and it was so cute. Thank you so much for watching along with this layout. I'm having so much fun working with this Rosie Studio collection and playing along with Scraptember, and I cannot wait to share another layout with you coming up on the 12th. Thank you so much for being here and showing all the love and support, and I will see you guys all soon. Bye.